Hey guys, EMP5 Reviews here, coming at you with a Menu 15 Mexican-style chicken stew. Pretty sure this is a 2019 or 2020 version. I don't have a date code on the back, so I'm going to have to see if I can tell from the items, but should be around 2019, 2020, because I got this while I was out at my annual training in California. So let's see what we got inside. Got a chocolate hazelnut cocoa. Haven't had this one in a while. Next, cheddar cheese pretzels. So according to this is from 2018, packed on the 313th day. So this is either a 2018, 2019, or 2020 MRE. Some mixed fruit. Date code on this one. I don't think this one has the date code. Oh nope, there it is. 2018, 338th day. So it looks like this is a 2018 version actually. Next, you've got the Mexican-style chicken stew, but this is where I get confused because this one has a date code where it says 0309, so that would be like 2020, 309th day. So, who knows? It's not that old, somewhere between 2018 and 2020. Got your accessory kit with, can't tell what the beverage powder in there is. I'll have to find out later. First Strike chocolate bar, pretty good, full-size one. Cheese spread with jalapenos, can't beat the classics. That'll be good with the stew. The little warming pouch for my Mexican-style chicken stew. Trusty MRE spoon. The flameless ration heater. Hopefully that one works. I don't really like the chicken stew cold on this meal. Had this one a few times. And plain MRE crackers. And that's the whole meal. So, let's see what this looks like out on the tray. Alright, so here's my MRE laid out on the tray. I got my chocolate Ranger bar, or chocolate bar. I always call it a Ranger bar, I always mix it up. First Strike bar, that's the word. Got my cheddar cheese pretzels, my crackers, my fruit cocktail with the always solitary cherry in the middle. Got my hot cocoa, and I've got my Mexican-style chicken stew, which I heated up in the FRH, so let's see how it looks. I didn't manage to get a full tear on the pouch, but that's okay. So get most of it out of there. It's always hard to do this one-handed, but that's okay. One day I'll get a mount or something for my camera, so that way I don't have to do all this one-handed when I start making all that good YouTube money. You know, because that's how I plan on retiring, is all this YouTube money from these videos. Someday, that's the dream at least. Oop, got some on my hand. There we go. Alright, that's a pretty good, pretty substantial meal here. I'm actually, even though I normally don't do this, I'm going to put some of the crushed red pepper into my turkey, or not turkey, my chicken stew. So let's see. Not a lot, because I don't want to overspice myself, but enough. Figure just a little bit will help make it nice and hot. Alrighty, there's that. And I managed to accidentally get that little strip of paper into my fruit cocktail, so let's get that out of there. Alright, let's mix this up a little bit. Hopefully don't get a huge mouthful of spice. Oops, sorry about the finger in the camera there. Alright, let's see how this looks, or how this goes. Okay, looks pretty good. And let's see. Get a good chunk of the chicken and the corn and some of the sauce in there. Ooh. Definitely got some of the pepper in that, that's for sure. But that's really good. Heat it up nice. Nice and warm, nice and spicy with that red pepper flake. Whew, I definitely got a mouthful of red pepper flake, but that's okay. I've had this meal before, but haven't had it in a while, so I was excited to grab it when I was out at AT, bring it home with me. Not bad, not bad. And the cheddar cheese pretzels, which of course is now just combos, but they can't call it combos because then they'd have to pay for it. Yep. Pretty good, nothing crazy there. chocolate first strike bar, help cool my mouth off from some of that spice. Can't go wrong with the first strike. I got some jalapeno cheese spread. I'll put some of that in with the chicken later, and I'll eat the rest of my crackers. Nothing too strange there. Pretty standard MRE fare. Let's try some of this fruit cocktail. Make sure I get the cherry. That's always my favorite part of a fruit cocktail, but they always only ever stick one in there. Some cherry, some peaches, some pear. Not bad, very sweet. This is kind of like a double dessert MRE in my mind between the fruit cocktail and the first strike bar. And then technically if you add in the hot cocoa, that's a third for me. I don't consider that a replacement for coffee. I consider the hot cocoa a dessert, but speaking of hot cocoa, let's see. I'm glad I stuck my Keurig in my classroom so I can actually get hot water instead of drinking cold coffee and drinks. Looks pretty good, smells pretty good. I think it's chocolate hazelnut cocoa. Oh yeah, that's good. I actually could have used less water. It's a little watered down, but nothing too crazy. Oh yeah, nice and hot. Overall, really good meal. Nothing I don't like about it. In actuality, I think it would be better with some bread, so I could use that in the stew, but I mean, I could break up the crackers and stick that in there and make it a little heartier. But yeah, overall, great meal, and I'm excited to eat the rest of my lunch while I'm doing some work. And I will be back with you guys. Actually, I don't really think I need to do final thoughts because I think I kind of covered them all. So I'll just finish it up. Overall, really good MRE, good sides, good main. I wish it had bread instead of had crackers, but not bad. And the cocoa's good, nice and warm, nice and hot. This is a really good meal. If you really like spice, you could dump that whole crushed red pepper in there, but that's not my cup of tea, so that little bit I gave was just enough. And yeah, I think that about sums it up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please give it a like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.